You are now in the deep end of horror.
And I will see the life run out of you.
Hello, Citizen of the Popcorn.
Hello, my children of the popcorn. Just showing off a few of my Severin goodies over the years, for sad reasons. Peter Cushing, Max Rosenberg, and Milton Subotsky, who started Amicus Productions. This is a wonderful t-shirt of them. Then there was Amicus, The Friendly Face of Fear, which is an incredible book. Chock full, let me camera up a bit. Just chock full of production photos from all their films. The Horror of Party Beach, Severin. Beach Ball. Because I like to celebrate the films. The most useful item, the Severin Stress Brain Ball. They have indeed stressed my brain. No surprise there. The Changeling Ball. Very cool Changeling logo on it, and the ball's important if you've seen the movie. The oversized Severin logo on the back, not so much. There's the Changeling Ball. See, they do a lot of work with Pseudo-Ludo. And this was, and now the Screaming Starts pin, which is very nice. And there's an Asylum pin from Pseudo-Ludo. Beast Must Die pin from Pseudo-Ludo. A Peter Cushing Pseudo-Ludo film. Yay! Pseudo-Ludo pin. The Beast. Psycho Relic. It's from their Philippine Blood Island box set. Mad Doctor Blood Island Beast of Blood Swizzle Stick. Peter Cushing Pseudo-Ludo pin. The Beast of Blood Island one, but this one's from Psychedelic. A set of Beast of Blood coasters. Mad Doctor's Green Blood Potion. There you go if you want to pause it and if you want to make the green blood drink. And then there's the Oath of Green Blood on the back. And here's the Ramon head. I love the detail on this mask. Fabulous, and then back, and Beast of Blood instructions, care instructions, and that's from Trick or Treat Studios. It was the limited edition, and it was completely worth getting. A few things from Innervision, The Trail of Dracula, which is just an okay documentary, but it has a wonderful set of trailers on it for old vampire movies, mostly Dracula. Grindhouse trailers from Innervision. Video Nasties, this is the Definitive Guide Part 2, a 3 DVD set, and it's absolutely fantastic. And the Video Nasties Definitive Guide Volume 1, those are awesome. Some photo books that they did, The Horrors of Spider Island, The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, which I can't show you the cover of because it's not allowed. The Beast in Heat, Paganini Horror, Death Warmed Up, All the Colors of the Dark, Byleth, the Demon of Incest, Robo-War, Thirst, an interesting Australian vampire film, the colorful slipcover set for the Changeling, excellent film, Earthquake, Gwendolyn, a slipcover, Threads with lenticular slipcover, which I hope that I can catch here. Threads is actually an excellent film. Vi, Russian Fable. The Horror of Party Beach. There aren't many horror musicals, just a few, and that's one of them. Skinner. Have you ever seen Ted Raimi as the villain? Bag Boy, Lover Boy. Very strange film. Let's see. All the Colors of Giallo. A 3-disc set. 1 disc covering Giallo trailers, ranging from in incredibly poor condition to wonderful condition. And then a disc on German Krimi, which predated, and a CD. Just a quick showing as I put them back. The Blood Island box set. The Hemisphere of Horrors box set. The Amicus box set. The Ramon Head from Beast of Blood. Trick or Treat Studios. Amicus, the Friendly Face of Fear. Picture. Severin photo books. Really excellent stylized pseudo-ludo pins. And another one. And a beast pin, which is not pseudo-ludo, but psychedelic. Beasts. Blood coasters. And again, you have 4 films, 3 of which are available separately. There's Terror as a Man, which is actually a really good horror film, really good black and white horror film that's It's really a take on the Island of Dr. Moreau. And then the other three are completely cheesy. Mad Doctor of Blood Island, Brides of Blood, and Beast of Blood. And I think that's all I could find of my Severin ones. I allowed myself 10 minutes to find everything when I'm doing a video. But I do have a few more. I know it looks like I don't have any more room here, but I do have a few more Severins. Anywho, that's my Severin collection, and it is now complete. Because thanks to their poor customer service, I'll never shop with them again. That's really is a shame. Because could have been easily solved. And Hemisphere of Horrors. With garish drive-in type advertising. Which is really fitting for these pictures. And it's Curse of the Vampires, the Hemisphere of Horrors, Hemisphere's the company. These are mostly Philippine productions. The Blood Drinkers, Black Cat and Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism, which is the box set exclusive. Brain of Blood. So you can get the others, but the Black Cat and Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism are Hemisphere, but they're not Philippine. And the Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism, that's actually why I bought that. I enjoyed the rest of the set. Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism is a Christopher Lee film that I didn't have on Blu-ray. And I have a DVD that has better picture quality than the Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism. I don't know why they didn't work more on it. They must have had terrible materials to work with, but the Black Cat was pretty interesting. And probably my favorite box set, the Blood Island box set. And along with the Amicus collection, they had a nice framed photo of the same one that's on the t-shirt. I, of course, at some point knocked this over and the glass shattered. But I still keep it. It's still nice. And this is the Amicus collection, which they put together. They sold Asylum separately from the collection. And Now the Screaming Starts is another one separately from the collection. Lots of nice features. More than you wanted to know, perhaps. The Amicus collection. Just those. And it's a thin little box. I like the thicker ones that they're doing now. But it's perfectly okay. The Beast Must Die was available only in the box set. And part of that was because the transfer on it is pretty terrible. There's little point in putting it on a Blu-ray. They didn't have good materials to work with. When they did find a copy later on and released it separately, and released it for fairly inexpensively. So you can get that. But the part that was in the box that you can't get is the Vault of Amicus. And you know I love my trailer compilations. And so they have a bunch of compilations, 3 hours of audio highlights from interviews, and some audio notes of Max Rosenberg. So again, as in-depth as you want to be, but the trailer set is really awesome. And The Survivor, which has one of my favorite actresses, Jenny Agutter, in it. Sledgehammer from Intervision, which is their sister company. I don't know how they're related, but generally referred to as sister company. Patrick, classic Australian horror. The Other Hell. Nunsploitation, which doesn't Again, like cannibalism, it doesn't appeal to me, but, you know, whatever floats your boat. Barber Steel and Nightmare Castle and Castle of Blood and Terror Creatures from the Grave. That's a really nice 3-pack. Mondo Cannibal, another one that I've not opened. They were clearancing them out because they could no longer carry them, I suppose. And so I picked them up when they did that. Invasion of the Blood Farmers. Killer Crocodile 2 and Killer Crocodile. Creature features are definitely my thing. There's without the slip. Zombies the Beginning. Bruno Mattei's Island of the Living Dead. Zombie 4, After Death. I love the Italian zombie genre. I can't tell you why, since a lot of them are so inept and make no sense. They're just so much fun. Terminator 2, or Shocking Dark, as it's really called. They did a very cute slip for this one, and for Night Killer it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I want to say 3, and they're doing a nice one called Jaws 5, which I had on pre-order, but because they don't like me, they went ahead and canceled my pre-order without my permission. And they have the right to do that, because, you know, nobody has to do business with anybody. Kathy's Curse. The Boys Next Door. Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory. Wild Beasts. The Uncanny, starring Peter Cushing. I actually didn't want that one with the slip because the slip doesn't have Peter Cushing on it. Absurd. Bloody Moon. Next of Kin. The aforementioned Night Killer. The Devil's Reign. Oh yeah. Cheese Fest with Ernest Borgnine and William Shatner. Perhaps that's being redundant. Dead Kids. It's kind of a fun one. Burial Ground with a nice slip. Bloody Birthday. Blood on Satan's Claw. I ordered this one right away. And they sold out pretty quickly, but then they brought it back for the mid-year sale. Fun film. This was only sold at last year's sale, Beast in the Cellar, although they may have a few copies lying around. Axe and Kidnapped Coed. Interesting set of films. In the Land of the Cannibals, which I haven't watched yet. I'm not a big cannibal fan, but some of them are quite good. House on Straw Hill. This one actually comes with a bonus disc. Ban the Sadist Videos, which is along the lines of the Video Nasty documentary. Not nearly as good, but still very entertaining. It's just not as in-depth. Hardware with slip. Drive-In Massacre. Sorry for the Earthquake. Dr. Butcher, MD, Medical Deviant. This one's interesting because it's got 2 cuts. The Dr. Butcher MD cut and the Zombie Holocaust cut. And there are my Severin films. 65 of them. Collection complete. Click like, subscribe, or even comment below because I want to hear what you think.
No fair.